Welcome back to the next episode of Hiveswap, and boy howdy, things have happened. We are not where we once were, so let's try and figure out where we are now. Hey bud, a busted up robot? It seems like something pretty intense went down here just before you arrived. Some kind of weird electric bug? It seems to be trying to communicate, and we should pick it up for a closer look. You pick up the flashing board. Words blink on the screen in an unfamiliar alphabet. For some reason, you can understand it anyway. Hello, is someone there? Is this a chat room? If a moderator is present, I require some assistance, please. Tetrarch. There's a huge explosion. Oh boy. Typing quirks. Here we go. Tetrarch. That's 8 characters. That's not right. Were you harmed? Thanks for asking, although I didn't see any explosion. Well, maybe I did, sorta? The roof of your hive is totally jacked. If you say so. Wait, you can see my roof? Who are you? What do you mean my hive? Oh. Oh no. I'm so sorry, I forgot the code again. I'm really trying, I swear. It's just because I was so worried about you I wasn't thinking it. It'll never happen again, I promise. Wait, what's going on? Nothing. All that matters is that you're okay. You are okay, right? Oh, here we go. Oh, this is me answering for this guy. Call out the... Sorry. Why are you apologizing? It never hurts to be sorry. Who are you? I'm Zephyros! Oh no. That was a test, wasn't it? Okay, I know I just said it would never happen again, and I mean that starting from now. No exceptions to the code. I'm absolutely not Zephyros. Right. Where am I? Okay, yeah, I know this one for sure. You're in your basement, right? I mean, you're not there. You're somewhere else. Oops, did I say the wrong thing? Where do you want me to tell you you are? So, Zephyros. I'm getting that I'm in a basement somewhere, but you think we shouldn't say that? Yeah, that's exactly right. I got it right. Didn't I? If you say so. I don't suppose you know what the deal is with this huge machine with the snakes on it? It's sort of like the one in my attic. Except the one in my attic wasn't so space age and it didn't have a weird force field bubble. Attic? You know, down the hall, up the stairs? The highest room in the house? Oh, damn, more code. Sorry. Yeah, the secret weapon. I'm sorry about that, Tetrarch Demek. Secret weapon? Tetrarch Demek? Sorry, I know I keep messing up. I'm doing my best. What is Tetrarch Demek? Your name? I mean, not your name. My name isn't Tetrarch Demek. Of course not. You never know who might be reading. Oh geez, what was your codename again? My name is Joey. Right, I knew that. This was all my fault. I'm sorry. I had no idea things would go so wrong. Wait, what? I was going to ask you first, but then I thought maybe it was a quiz, and that if I had to stop to ask you, I would fail. So I just put the battery in the weapon like you said. What are you talking about? I thought you left that weird paper out on the crater's instructions. Weird paper? Not weird, great! The plan is great, Joey! The heiress will never expect it. I mean, I'm still not sure I get what it is exactly, but still. Just proud to be entrusted with such an important duty. Hey, let me get back to you. Paper. You pick up a hand-drawn, scribbled-on diagram of the portal, showing how the pieces fit together. Give us a look. You want to know about it? I know who wants to know about it. You. Oh, me? A faded copy of a hand-drawn diagram, labeling the parts of the mysterious portal and showing how they fit together. It's a futuristic forklift. It's probably what moved that giant crate here. You don't know how to drive this thing. It doesn't seem to be on anyway. Looks kind of like the thing from your attic that brought you here. The force field is a pretty striking point of contrast, though. You can use this thing to go at home, somehow? Please? That didn't exactly hurt, but it was kind of tingly. You don't think you'll be able to reach the portal while that force field is on. If you hid inside this crate, you think you'd be nervous that it was somehow going to suddenly close up around you, and you'd be left screaming in the dark in a slimy box somewhere impossibly far from your home. So you don't think you'll be hiding in the crate just now. A futuristic-looking door in a gloomy, futuristic-looking bunker-like place. Maybe all the answers are through here. You have no idea how to open this thing. You don't even see a handle. If you had to guess, it looks like it's automatic, but the power seems to be off in here, you think? It's kind of hard to tell. You attempt to do something with the tablet in this control panel, but you don't know how. Maybe talk to the guy again? You can hear awful slams and growls coming from the other side of this door. You aren't even going to try to open it. Hey, I found the paper you were talking about. So what do I do with it? Well, okay, give me a minute. I know this. I'm really sorry. I didn't think you'd be quizzing me right after what happened. I swear I'll prepare better next time. It's okay. Wow, really? Yes, really. It's not a quiz. I have no idea what any of this means. Oh, jeez, is it a test? No. I seriously have no idea what's going on here. I've never seen this thing before. What is it telling me? I'm doing my best, but I don't know what you want me to do. Please tell me what you want me to say. So this paper seems like some kind of schematic for the portal I just came through. It looks kind of familiar, not just the portal, but the paper itself. I don't know how that would be possible, though. Anyway, is that right? This is the diagram for the snake machine? Well, if I remember right, that thing is a guide to the weapon. The weapon? You mean this snake portal? What's the code? Okay, yes, the portal. Can I unlock the snake machine with this? Is that what I should do? Unlock the snake machine? Oh, the serpent security program for your Hive's power hexagrid. Yes, if that's what you want, Tetrarch. You can always do whatever you want. Wow. Well, that thing you said, will that help me get out of here? Exactly! Just put all X fingers on the back of your tablet until the control panel uplink executes. X? 10? Oh no! I'm in trouble, I did exactly what I'm not supposed to! This was a test and I blew it, of course you remember, and I definitely shouldn't have said any of that. I'm so sorry, it's hard to keep up with these espionage rules sometimes. Okay, I'll just go check that out. I'm so sorry, Tetrarch. I'm just gonna leave you to whatever it is that you do. Nope. Can't click on this. Just gotta mash through. You place all 10 of your fingers on the back of the tablet and approach the control panel. Hey, some kind of password entry program appears on the screen. Oh boy. Sorry, I can't read Upside Down Daedric. Worm! Okay, I'm controlling this with my actual keyboard. Worm, it's snake. It's all about snakes, dang it. It's accelerating too. There you go. Password. Oh, worm? Yeah, no kidding. Oh, it spells serpent. Of course it does. Game? Game? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hey, buddy. There I go. Yep. Hey! Hey, Xerox, are you there? I don't know how I feel about the codename Xerox. It's pretty close to Zephyros, don't you think? I mean, imagine I called you Dammit. Not that I would ever do that. Sorry. Okay, I don't really know what to say to any of that. Sorry! It's fine, stop apologizing. It's actually really annoying when you do that all the time, FYI. Oh, sorry. Forget about it. I wanted to ask you about the security console. I played the game on it, but all that happened was the forklift drove straight into the force field and exploded. Whoa, your forklift exploded? Yeah, it's not mine though. Is it yours? I'm sorry I wrecked it. No, of course not! Or, I mean, do you want me to take it? Because it's broken? I don't mind, I mean, whatever. Up to you. Alright. And then a weird monster menaced me into this other room, and there's only one door? This is kind of a bad situation. Weird monster? Yeah, that dear cat thing? Dear cat thing? Are you having a fight with your Lusus? 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 None of it's any of my business. It's not mine. Nothing here is mine. Not the forklift, or the tablet, or the monster that was about to lunge at me before I ran in here. Wait a minute. Are you actually not Tetrarch Demek? No, I'm Joey. Joey Claire. I don't know what's going on. There's a bunch of big computers and boxes, and I don't know where I am or who you are, but you kept acting like you knew what was going on. But what are you doing with the Tetrarch's tablet? Do you mean this Trapper Keeper laptop? I found it on the floor. Oh no. Is Tetrarch Demek there? Maybe I could talk to him instead. Please? Please give the tablet to Tetrarch Demek, please. I don't know who Tetrarch Demek is. I don't know who you are. Could you look for him, please? Okay, yeah, I'll just root around in this room that's filled with guns. Okay, thanks. There's a lot of boxes, crates, miscellaneous containers, etc. Pretty mundane stuff, in your honest opinion. Not your first box stack rodeo. Let's get a look at our pictures, eh? There seems to be a map, but you don't recognize the shapes of any of the land masses depicted on it? Or, well, actually, now that you think about it, they maybe do look kind of familiar. But you're not sure where you would have seen them before. The globe. You don't really know what this is all about. You would kind of like to never find out, please? Did you find him? No! Oh no. I don't know what to do. What should I do? Oh my god. Why on earth are you asking me? What's Earth? What? Oh my god. Jude, is that you? Is this another one of your stupid practical jokes? This isn't funny. No, I'm Zephyros. Okay, Zephyros? Tell me what is going on. I don't really know. Actually, I'm kind of upset because you're yelling and that makes it harder to think. I know I'm not very smart or good at anything, but I really am trying my best. I'm sorry. I can't believe this. I'm the one who just got shot through space into an alien nightmare horror house, and you expect me to make you feel better? Look, we all have self-esteem issues, and there's a time and a place for pathetic groveling, and it is not while I'm trying to not be devoured by alien monsters. Wait, you're an alien? I'm 2 seconds away from throwing this disgusting joke machine into any one of several of the massive piles of armed and dangerous garbage around me. Wait, no, don't! This is so exciting! I've never met an alien before! I'm like seriously losing it! Most trolls never meet aliens until they go off-planet to conquer them. What? Oh, okay, but like, you could be messing with me. Are you messing with me? The Tetrarch says I have to stop being so trusting. Oh, I know. Say something only an alien would say. I'm going to tap dance your sad little nerd body into the ground if you don't cut out this stupid baby nonsense right now. That's... Did you understand what I was asking? That was sort of a normal thing to say. No, it wasn't! That was not a nice thing to say at all. Sorry. This is all a little nuts and the deer cat maybe got me a little rattled. So you're not an alien? No, I am? I mean, if this seriously isn't Earth. Which, between the snake machines and the deer cat and the sci-fi technology, I'm willing to believe. Plus, there were some other monsters earlier, so I'm having that kind of day. Monsters? Yeah, I managed to get past them, barely. Whoa, you're so cool! You're like on a real adventure! Wait, what color is your blood? What kind of question is that? I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I just wanted to be sure I knew before I made a mess of things. Okay. It's red? Really? Me too! Awesome! We can even be friends! This is so cool! Hey, maybe I could even help you! How? The Tetrax Lucis knows me. Hell, he'll calm down if I can get over there. By Lucis you mean the deer cat monster? Yes. That's wonderful, thank you! Yeah! Except, I don't know. I'm still worried this might all be a big test. A test? I don't follow, sorry. Boy, it is getting kind of frustrating having to say that over and over. The Tetrarch is always testing me. If this is the final exam of secrecy stuff and I blow it, he's gonna be really disappointed. Oh, I know! If you can prove you're an alien, I'll come over and help you out. Do you want me to say more alien things? No, I mean, I have no way to verify if those are true or not. Oh, send me a picture of you! I don't have any photos with me, and anyway, how could I get it to you? I'm trapped in here by that monster? Aren't you using the Tetrarch's tablet? Take the pics with that and exmit it over? Pics, exmit? Pictures! Transmit! Transmit. Okay, that's kind of a weird ask, Xerox. But I'll give it a shot. Here goes. Selfie! Let the rumpus commence. Your name is Zephyros Tritoth. You are having a difficult evening. Just one of many in a predictably difficult life because you are rust-blood trash. You just witnessed beams of red and green energy erupt from the hive of your best friend, Tetrarch Damek, right before a squadron of Imperial drones snatched up half your neighbors. So it's safe to say your revolutionary efforts are not going great. Oh, and it seems you've received a package. Alright, what do we got? Catch these hands? You shouldn't draw attention to yourself right now. Weakly wobble the box later. You open up the package. Inside is the FLARP manual. This edition of FLARP is focused on spy games, intrigue, and rebellion. Tetrarch Damek modeled a lot of his underground resistance ideas after this system. Alright, I guess we'll deal with the book later. Wait, handbook. It's absolutely permitted for you to use your real-life telekinesis in a FLARP session. Alright, you're a Rustblood, you have telekinesis. Okay, hold on. There's probably people, maybe people watching this who've never done anything with Homestuck. Trolls are a species separated into castes by the color of their blood, red being the lowest, purple being the highest. The lower you are on the hemospectrum, blood spectrum, color spectrum, whatever, the more psychic powers you have. Red blood, bottom of the caste, lots of psychic powers. There, boom, let's go. Right, as I just said, yours is pitifully weak. You've got crappy telekinesis. Great job, buddy. The door to your respite block, where you sleep. You're standing on your Gander precipice. Yeah. It's fine. I actually just completely lost the word for balcony anyway. Look. Use these to practice your budding powers of telekinesis. You still aren't very good yet, but you sure showed these spoons who's boss. You don't use your hands to bend spoons. You use the power of the imagination, by which you mean your weak, unreliable psychic powers. Yes, that's right. Practice makes almost adequate. That's the Burgundy way. Your mind flexes with the pulsing might of your phenomenal telekinetic powers, and you bend a tiny little silver spoon without even using your little grubby fingers. Big tough guy. Better bring this along, just in case you run into any bent soup. White gloves, shoe polish, training silverware, everything an involuntarily aspiring butler needs. You've already tidied your butler training materials, even the ones you used to tidy the other ones. Your Weregrid's study scroll. To be honest, only indigos really care about what fork goes where, and they crush anything they pick up anyway. You've pretty much got this memorized already. It's like a fork, fork, mega fork, micro fork, knife fork, fool's fork. That about covers it. You play Pusher, of course. Burgundies are ideally suited to this position because of their telekinetic powers and their ability to commune with dead players. Also, Pusher is the most dangerous position and no one really cares if Rustbloods get killed. I guess your abilities are specific to your blood, not your individuality. Huh. You've reminded of You're reminded that the week Tetrarch Demek made you sleep on the floor as a training exercise. It was hard at first, and maybe he could have just told you it was a training exercise before instead of just saying, sleep on the floor until I tell you otherwise, but it really toughened you up. You could sleep anywhere now! The Tetrarch is always making sure you're prepared for anything. This is roughly around when you might normally be going to sleep, but the current circumstances, i.e. your imminent death if you don't escape, are not conducive to sleep. They are conducive to dying, though. Arena Stickball has always been the only time you really feel like yourself. When you're out on the Velvet, your brawler defending you against the opposing Prowlers and Zappers, and you guess thinking about it too much makes you a little sad now. Looking at the dozer always helps you get to sleep, and looking at the snow globe always makes you nervous. You know it's not a real one, but still. Oh hey, it's your Arena Stickball gear. You play Pusher. It brings back fond memories of your seasons playing in the Outlet Grub League. You're trying out for the Thrash Thrust Junior League soon, but you're a little rusty. If you blow it, you could get cold. Between band practice with Tetrarch Demek, Revolution lectures from Tetrarch Demek, and buttling practice, you mostly serve Tetrarch Demek, you really haven't had the time you need to practice. Speaking of, there's your brand new butler uniform. It brings back less than fond memories of when you ordered it, sweeps ago. Delivery to Rustbloods like you is so slow. And hey, there's your Smash suit from when the Tetrarch helped you practice cool action movie stunts. Your memory from that time is a little hazy, actually. It's your tablet. Use it for pretty much everything. Your Autotune mic is plugged into it. The grubbles, if your buckwheat won't trouble to resist throwing fists while you sift through the rubble. It's sort of hard to spit your quasi-revolutionary rhymes with any real fire while dressed in your butler uniforms, though. Demek says you're subversively transforming the rags of your oppression into the fatigues of the revolutionary through your jams, but you're kind of worried your performances will be drowned out by sarcastic orders to polish the silver. It's your tablet. Use it for pretty much all computing needs. Perfect device for a kid on the go. Except you spend most of your time at home, so it usually just stays right here in your room. Unfortunately, a kid on the go is probably exactly what you are now. You really should grab it. Besides, your mic is plugged into it, and you're sure not leaving that behind. You gather both tablet and mic with one practiced motion. They're attached, so the motion probably didn't require as much practice as you might think. You then proceed to have this conversation again from the other side. It's all news to Zephyros, but it'd be a little dull to read the whole thing over again. Let's just pick up where we left off. Let's see, send a picture. Let's see, here goes. Picture. Great job, Joey. Oh yeah, you're definitely an alien. Or you have some strange collection of grotesque physical and mental diseases. Either way, you need my help. Okay, that much is definitely true. I'm pretty sure I heard the monster scratching at the door. He's probably hungry. Hey man, if you're an alien, we've got to get you out of here. The heiress hates aliens. The what? The heiress. Oh, well, she's awful and controls everything, basically. I mean, I doubt she's ever met one. But to hear her talk, she hates aliens as much as she hates lowbloods. Which I guess you also are. You're practically a member of the Resistance already. I'm not sure whether to be really confused or really concerned about you. Do you need help? One time when things got really bad with my brother, my babysitter took him to the doctor and it seemed to help. What's a brother? What's a babysitter? What's a doctor? What's a brother? Wow, you are so lucky. I really don't know. Okay, I'm definitely concerned. Being concerned is what friends do for each other. I've never had anyone but Tetrarch Demek be concerned about me before. Ah, jeez. I bet the other Tetrarchs will be extremely excited to hear there's an alien helping us now. Sure. But I'm sort of pretty focused on not being killed by the monster in the other room at the moment. That's kind of my main deal right now. I don't really have a lot of time for anything else. Right, yeah, of course. I'll help you. And the Tetrarch too, because, well, I hope this is also helping him somehow. Which reminds me, we really shouldn't be talking like this. Like what? Tetrarch Demek says we always have to assume our communications are being monitored. And this is exactly the kind of conversation I shouldn't be having. Oh man, I better hurry up and get over there. On my way now. Please don't message me anymore. It's dangerous. Birby. In person, I mean. Smile. Alright. Let's get out of here. Every lowblood who ever picked up a mic dreams of competing on Slam or Get Cold. The winner leaves their unhappy life behind for fame, fortune, and the love of millions. The losers leave their unhappy lives behind for relatively certain death. Hot damn, you got a lot of pictures out here. You kind of wish you could live somewhere with more trees, and maybe then he'd be less asleep always. Like most things in your life, though, you didn't really have much say in the matter. Tetrarch Damek has had you act out scenes from some of your favorite action movies, which just so happen to be his favorite action movies too. You're lucky to have a Morel who really pushes you. This is from the 12th Perigree's Eve, when Damek gave you the auto-tune mic he made. This was his way of letting you know he'd started a band and that you were the singer, and also that your voice could use a little help. You still can't believe they got a shot of you at the exact moment you clobbered the clover. What a lucky break! Haha, he was always giving you leaves to eat. You would munch on them for his benefit, mostly. Come to think of it though, you have always been pretty strong. Could those bit of leaves you gnawed on as a wiggler have something to do with that? When you were just a little wiggler, curling up with your Lucis made you feel safe when the world seemed scary, which was often. Geez, come to think of it, the two of you haven't played on the tree in a long time. Maybe that's why he's been so lazy. Well, at least it looks like the two of you will both be getting some exercise in the immediate future. Cleaning supplies, the noble instruments of your future career, you guess. It kind of depresses you to keep them anywhere you like to have fun, so you just dump them at the end of the hallway. Maybe if your hallway is really clean, the drones will stop trying to burn your neighborhood down and kill you? Ah, there's that Rustblood Moxie. Ideally, you'd be able to kick back in an easy chair while using the power of your mind to get these cleaning supplies sweeping and scrubbing on your behalf, but you couldn't telekinesis your way out of a wet chitin sack. It's just your faithful old scour tray, which you haven't been bothered draining recently. Instead, inside of it, resin fluid and floor filth coalesce to make a repugnant grey sludge. In contrast to Tetrarch Damek's percussive machismo, your stage persona is more skittish, as if you're vaguely terrified of the implications of your own pseudo-revolutionary rhymes. Which is not far from the mark, as one of the implications could be your execution. This was a great night. Damek insisted you have half the flavor disc. Your Lucis took this picture, a delightful trick he has never repeated. You guys have a lot of fun in the studio, as evidenced by this candid selfie Tetrarch Damek told you to take. Look at you, so carefree. You wish you were gearing up to play right now. You were so excited to show him that branch. He ate all the leaves in one very slow bite, and you were left with a pretty decent hive-made Cubat. The first Cubat you ever had, actually. That's cute. Your smear spinner has gotten a lot of use lately. Why, just look at that even glisten of mucus on the floor. Beautiful. You could almost take pride in it. You think you should find something to protect yourself with before descending into the violent unknown of your own hive. Preferably a weapon you know well. Hang on. The smear spinner glides so easily across the floor, you're sometimes actually able to move it with your puny telekinesis. Alright, new room. Boop. The door to your rumpus room. Hot damn! Nothing like a little recessed tabletop arena stickball with your best bud. Too bad he's not around right now. Maybe later. Nah, recessed tabletop arena stickball isn't very fun by yourself. It's not very much like arena stickball either. You've taken some pretty good thumps to the nug bone in your day. The pusher is the only player allowed to score, so they're prime targets for the opposing defense. That helmet's so worn out that it's basically worthless, except for its sentimental value, which is still pretty low. Your Zoltan Matzos Bobblenog figurine is the jewel of your collection. Is that a goddamn... what are the stupid things called? You'll know what I'm thinking about when I look at this. Popmatic? No. You'll know. It's your Cubat, your most prized piece of arena stickball equipment. Better bring this with you. You try to pull the Cubat free. Funko Pop, thank you. You try to pull the Cubat free, but it seems you wedged it in there a little too tight. Whoops. You'll need to find something to help you pry it loose. You can't quite lift the Cubat with your telekinesis. The best pushers can, but you're not one of them. Your splay sack, a chair bag filled with supple slime. Proximity to the slime helps you relax without actually making you fall asleep, just like your Recuperacoon does. Some trolls actually eat supple slime, which helps them be really stupid. Sometimes when you're tired, you just kind of chill out here in your splay sack for a few hours, instead of going to sleep in your Recuperacoon. Sometimes when you do that, you think about your life and the decisions you've made, and how much of a choice you ever really had about a lot of those things. You try not to dwell on stuff like that, though. Hello, Arvimus! Paused right at the height of exciting sport. They release a new Arena Stickball game grub like 6 times a sweep, and every time you buy it, like a sucker and act surprised when nothing's different. It's like, what are they gonna do? Change the rules? Nah, you're pretty busy right now. Only chumps play video games when they have obligations they should be tending to. Hey, screw you, buddy! The crest of the Alternian Pro Arena Stickball League, with all 15 balls. In a real game of Arena Stickball, these are all different sizes, and each has its own distinct powers. It's your sports vault! Just a huge, heavy vault themed with sports. Arena Stickball specifically and obviously. It has a special telekinesis-based interface. It tends to wear you out a little, and the combination is pretty hard to remember. Okay. What am I doing here? I don't think I'm controlling this. Dude, you screwed it up. Oof, that's a rough one. It can be hard to remember the path when you're already concentrating on your shaky telekinesis. It helps if you have some kind of guide on hand. You've got just the thing, but you don't think it's in this room. Okay. So I need to get the thing that I need to get my telekinesis going. Let's take a look. What am I missing? What could help with my telekinesis? I think I've clicked everything in here. Maybe it's a spoon? Zephyros. Let's try the spoon on it. Let me back in, my dude. I'm in the damn room. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try using the spoon on it. Could maybe pick the lock with this bent spoon if it were a little sharper, and if you knew how to do that, and if this vault actually featured a tumbler-based lock. Which it doesn't. You have a feeling you're bending up the wrong spoon on this one. You wedge the bent spoon in between the hilt and the wall, and boom! Yes, you got the Cubat! This thing packs a wallop, especially with when the tip is chalked and it's carried by you. Fantastic! Now I feel comfortable going down. Oh boy, there she is. Your Imperial Edict mandated portrait of the heiress. She rules your planet with a perfectly manicured golden fist. You know it's perfectly manicured, because she recently issued an Imperial memorandum about her new nail art. The drones outside are doing her dirty work. She'll have a shiny top coat of blood after tonight. All of it common-hued, you're sure. Alright, well, I think this is a good time to pause this episode and move to the next, so thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.